What's going on, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be traveling from Reno, Nevada to Seattle, Tacoma, Washington in an F-15 fighter jet. If you guys want to see more of this type of content, go and like this video, subscribe to the channel, and always click that bell notification so that way you never miss any new videos that I upload. And now let's jump into it. Alright guys, let's go ahead and start this jet up. I am in fact at a international airport taking off, so not a military base, but it's all good though. Let's go ahead and turn all these on. See this one on, that one on, this one on. The worlds kind of get me confused a little bit because they have the worlds that pop up. See, these are on here. Let's go ahead and... Sounds like it's turning on. Let's see. Yeah, it's starting up. We got the right engine starting, and then eventually we'll start the left one up. Let's go and turn our indicator lights on. Also, we gotta still check our map and everything. Gotta find out which way I am gonna be taking off from. So those are full. And then it's gonna go on. Let me check my map real quickly just to see where I'm going. Alright, so I'm just gonna taxi out and then take off. So I'm gonna probably come out from the right hand side and then just take off from this airport or runway right here. I'll just have to follow this. And let's go ahead and start up the other one, because that one looks like it's fully, yeah, it looks like it is. Yep, now it's moving. I noticed that some of these instruments, they move and some of them don't, so it's kind of hard to figure out which ones don't actually move. I kind of like this aircraft too, because the other one I flew, they have a more advanced one that has a digital screen, and with this one's just easier to read and everything, but it takes a lot longer for the one with the digital screen to start up and everything. But I like how it has its frequencies right here. That's if we were using the VASM system. Let's see, I think we should be good to go. I'll pull my map out. Let's go in and follow this. I'm gonna go ahead and get back to you guys real quick once we're fully ready to go, because it's gonna take a few minutes for this other engine to start up. Alright guys, we're just taxiing. We're just gonna follow this little map we got going on. Let's see, it's gonna be to the left hand side again. Oops, so accidentally did the brake. Adding a little bit too much throttle with this taxi. Got the sun in my face too, which is no fun. This is pretty much how I do it, by the way. Off camera, when I'm like trying to do everything and taxiing and figure out where I'm going, I kind of follow this map. But a lot of the times I look at like the outside of the aircraft instead of inside, just because it's easier. But obviously in real life you do it in the cockpit. I saw airport, see all runways right here. Just gonna go and press the brake a little bit just to slow down a bit so we can do everything. I want to be able to make this turn without going too fast over it. Alright, real quick. Everything is good. No aircraft. Okay, we're good to go. And let me go ahead and back this up real quick also. I don't know if you guys can see the map or not, but hopefully you can. Let me go ahead and line up real quick, and then Alright, let's go and stop right here. Let me go ahead and time this real quick. Alright, we're good to go. Alright, taking off in a second. Let me double check. Okay, we got this on, lights on, everything is good to go. Okay. 3, 2, and 1. Take off. Full throttle. And releasing parking brake. Go on the center line a little bit. 130, 160 already. I'm pulling up. Landing gear coming up. And we're gonna go ahead and zoom out real quick. 5,000 feet already. 400 feet approaching. 7,000 feet. Going to our left hand side. Zoom back just a bit. Making that sharp, slight left hand turn. We're going to climb to probably about 30,000 feet. This is supposed to be a 1 hour flight, so I'm not sure if it's really that long, but we'll find out. Let's go ahead and move it a little bit. Go ahead and slow down my throttle just a bit. Alright, we should be good. Let's see. We're good. We're gonna go ahead and just follow this line. Go straight just a bit. I'm gonna go to the right hand side a little bit. I like to kind of line up as close as possible to our line. I should be good right about there. Got this sun going on, man. No fun. Should be okay though. We are at, what are we at? We're at 33,000 feet. We're good. And I need to fix my trim. There we go. Kind of hold it right. I'm gonna just keep it right there. Alright, so we don't need this anymore because we're gonna just be flying straight. And I'm gonna zoom back a little bit. So, not a bad day to fly in Reno, Nevada. I've never flown in Reno, Nevada before. I've always flown from Las Vegas, but I've never flown in the Reno area. A few clouds, but not too bad at all. I'm hoping that when we get to our destination, it'll actually be clear skies just like this, so that way we can actually see what we're doing, because in the last video I couldn't see nothing. So, but it's going to take a few minutes to kind of get to our location, so I'll get back with you guys once we're halfway there. Alright guys, we're about halfway to our destination at the moment. I did in fact up my throttle to full throttle because I wanted to see if I could get there a little bit faster. So I went ahead and did that, and I ended up climbing to like 50,000 feet, which is insane. And then I was going like 700 knots, which is probably too fast. So I went ahead and lowered my throttle just now. So now I'm only going like 450 knots. So kind of just watching it for now, making sure I don't go into a stall moment or a stall mode. But still got the nice beautiful clouds and sun and everything, and also the moon, so not too bad. I'm just monitoring my instruments and everything, and messing with the trim every now and then just to kind of keep myself stable. So but yeah, I'll get back to you guys once we're closer to the airport. So at the moment, we're just bringing ourselves down from 45,000 all the way down to probably around 20,000. So I was flying at like 50 something. I think it was like 50, 55,000 feet on accident. But we're coming down at the moment because we're getting closer to the destination. We still have a few minutes to go, but I kind of like to bring myself down just a little bit, just so that way I'm not actually needing to do any like go rounds or anything. But we got a bunch of clouds, as you can see. We got so many. We're just completely covered in them. So I'm hoping that when we land, it's not going to be cloudy or nothing. I'm hoping it will be just clear skies. We're at 20, what are we at? We're at 21,000, 470 knots, 472. That's always changing though, the speed. So we're just trying to get ourselves down enough to where we're at a safe altitude. So like I said, I'm not sure how high this jet can actually go. I kind of would like to find out though in the video how fast it can actually fly at. Let's see. Go ahead and even out just a little bit. It said 20,000. I went past that, so we'll just hang at like 16,000 maybe. We got a lot of wind too. My plane's been bumping up and down from all the wind. It's just been jumping constantly on and off. And I'm half throttle, a little bit more than half, just trying to keep it so it's not having issues. Just to trim just a tad bit. There we go. Maybe. Should be good right about there. Go up just a tad bit. With the trim, you always have to like balance it out also. Let me pull the map out real quick, kind of figure out where we're going. Go to the right hand side just a tad bit. The thing I found about this aircraft too is it can climb really quick, and then it can also drop really fast, which I did not know that. I mean, obviously jets can do that, but they go pretty quick. Go ahead and go left hand side just a bit. Got a nice mountain to our left hand side right there. I'm not sure what mountain that is. Let's see. Okay, yeah, we're coming up close to it. I'm not sure which side my approach is though, because it doesn't show you until you come up right on it. So I'm not even close to it to see it. But anyways, let me go ahead and X that out so I can see what I'm doing. So I'll get back to you guys once we're a lot closer. That's a nice mountain too, man. One of the beauties of this sim is it has very nice views of everything. Zoom up and fly past that. Looks like a volcano. Looks like one. Probably is one. That'd be kind of cool if it explodes. If anyone knows what volcano this is, or a mountain or whatever, yeah, it's a volcano. If anyone knows what kind it is, let me know down below. That'd be interesting. So, anyways, I'll get back to you guys here shortly. Alright guys, final approach. Very focused on landing, trying not to make it hard or anything. 400 feet. Hold on the E-brake, go right about now. There we go. On the back end. And now I'm holding the brake. And I'm just going to taxi off real quick. go and stop right here. I think we're good to go. Speed brake is down. Throttle's basically off. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.